Good morning, boys and girls. It's Thursday today, and we're going to start out by singing Five Little Pumpkins. Now, I know you guys don't have this fancy glove with the pumpkins on it. It would be kind of a fun thing to make though, right? But you can just put up your 5 fingers. Guys, ready? 5 little pumpkins sitting on a gate. The first one says, "Oh my, it's getting late." The second one says, "There are witches in the air." The third one says, "But we don't care." The fourth one says, "Let's run and run and run." The fifth one says, "I'm ready for some fun." Ooh, went the wind and out went the lights, and the 5 little pumpkins rolled out of sight. Then you have to put your hands behind your back because they all roll out of sight. There they are. Okay, I'm going to take this off. We're going to do the calendar. Let me pull this forward a little bit so you guys can see the numbers. Okay, I've got my pointer. We've got October up here. Let's spell it. O-C-T-O-B-E-R. We're going to start with number 1. Will you guys count with me? Okay, I want you guys to make sure you're counting with me because when I'm testing kids, we are testing on, we were only working on numbers 1 through 10 right now. We're on number 7, but I also test you on the numbers that we do on the calendar every day. So even the teen numbers, and some kids know them because they're paying attention every day we do the calendar. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 is a teen number. And if you don't know what it looks like, I'll just give you a little hint. This is 10, 1, 0. 11 is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. We're looking for the number that starts with a 1 and then has a 5. What that means is that we count to 10 and then we count 5 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Our pattern is orange, orange, yellow, yellow. Orange, orange. So what do you think? Should we put another orange one up there? Do we want 3 orange in a row? No, I'm going to turn it around and do yellow. Okay, what's tomorrow going to be? If we have 2 orange, 2 yellow, 2 orange, we need another yellow, right? Okay, I'm going to put a straw in the pocket. Okay, yesterday there were 5. Hold on, I've got to go backwards like that. Okay, yesterday we were at 45. Let me move this down so you guys can see it better. I'm going to add another straw in the pocket and turn the card, whoops, to 6. So I've got 6 straws in here and 4 bundles of 10. I will hold them up so you can see them better. Here's 4 bundles of 10. We count those by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40. And then I've got 6 in this pocket. So we're not counting by tens anymore because these are single straws. So we go 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. I'll put that here. And then we need to write the number 46 up here. Now, boys and girls, what I did was, remember how we were running out of room over here? So the strip goes all the way to 45 and it's at the end of the wall. Well, I am going to put the new strips up there above the window, but I can't write the number on it if it's way up there. So what I did is I put a strip right here. That's the one we'll write on. And then once it's filled up, then I might have my husband put it up there because it's going to be too high for me, right? I have to stand on a ladder. So the number's 46. I'm going to write a 4 halfway down, then turn right, a straight line through, and the 4 is in sight. And then down and around with a big fat tummy. Number 6, you are so funny. So this is going to start out on 46. We'll go all the way to the end and then we'll put it up. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move the camera over here so we can do our circle time center pocket chart. Okay, I went ahead and put the 15 up here. That matches the number on the calendar. Okay, so then I'm also going to move the star from Wednesday to Thursday. Now we're going to go ahead and practice the day of the week over here because the other pocket chart I put something else up, so it's covered up right now. So I'm going to ask you, if today is Thursday, how many days have we had? Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many days are left? 1, 2. How many days altogether? 7, right? We've had 5. We have 2 more left. Altogether 7. Okay, let's go. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in the week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in the week. Count them. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, good job. So we'll go back up here and we'll read this. Today is October 15th, 2020. The day of the week is Thursday. Okay, the letter we're working on this week is N. N for nest, N for nail. Okay, the color we're working on is orange. We're working on diamond, but I don't have a picture of a diamond. Sorry about that. And we're working on the number 7. And the weather today, I'm going to turn it to sunny. I fixed this. I put some new Velcro on there, so hopefully it won't fall down. Is sunny. It's sunny and hot. Okay, now what I'm going to do is back this up a little bit. I'm going to switch this pocket chart that I have hanging over here, over the top of the days of the week, and we're going to do one more thing. Now this is not an assignment, I just want to start doing this every week. So boys and girls, the letter we're working on is N this week. And yesterday on Zoom, we looked for N's in your name, and we found out that we don't have anyone in our class whose name starts with a capital N. 0, right? We don't have anyone that got to make an N necklace. But in Mrs. Mycroft's class, she has a boy named Nicholas. We're calling him Nick, and he is sitting in on our Zoom. So we do know someone in our at our school whose name starts with Nick, and I bet there's a lot of people, right? Just not in our class. But we do have lots of kids who have little N's in their names. So during our Zoom meeting, we looked through everybody's names. Okay? And so what I did is I used a highlighter, a yellow one, and I highlighted your N's, and then we're going to count them. But I want to take a peek first. So I'm going to get as close as I can, right? Here's Abby's name. Does she have an N in her name? No, she doesn't. How about Abigail? No. When you're listening to this, you can maybe go thumbs up, thumbs down, okay? Addison? Yes, she does. There it is, right there. N. How about Blake? No N's in Blake's name. How about Brianna? I'm going to hold hers up because look. B-R-I-A-N. N. She has 2 N's in her name, right? Now, I'm not going to count them now because I don't think I could keep track. We'll count them later. Look at Corbin. He has an N at the end of his name. Okay, Elijah. I guess I have to put this down a little bit. Hang on. Got it up too high. Elijah does not have an N in his name. And Grady does not have an N in his name. So we're going to go over and look at these names now. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, Jesse. No N's. J. Dior. No N's in J. Dior. Jocelyn. I'm going to hold her name up because look, she also has 2 N's in her name. Wow, I think we have a lot of N's, don't we? Juliana. There's her N. Okay, Lane. Look at Lane's N. Listen to it. You hear that N sound right there. Logan. Logan has an N in his name at the end. And then we've got Madeline. Madeline's name ends with an N. Madison's name ends with an N. Michael. No N's in Michael. Peyton. Yes. Reagan. Look at Peyton and Reagan all end with an N. Rena, she has an N right here. And Reuben has an N. Zara doesn't have an N in her name. So let's go back and count. I think that was a lot, huh? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move it over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I'm going to move it over here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we had not 15 students, but we have 15 N's in the letters of our names. All right, so what I want to do over here on the whiteboard, I want to make some tally marks to show you what that looks like, okay? What 15 looks like. Hey, that's the same number that we have in our calendar today. All right, so I'm going to make tally marks. So the tally marks are just straight lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now remember, when we get to 5, we don't put the 5 that way. We do something special, don't we? I'm going to erase that number 5 and I'm going to hook them together. Okay, so the reason we hook them together is then we know that's a group of 5. Kind of like putting a rubber band around the straws, right? We know as soon as we see that it's 5. We don't have to count them anymore. Now we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 5 plus 5. And then we have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have another 5. 5 plus 5 plus 5 equals 15. Okay? Now what I did is I had already counted those ahead of time. And I wrote them on my little, I guess you could call that a poster, right? So I put all the letters of the alphabet, all 26 letters, and we're going to keep track of what letter we have the most of. So right here on N, I put 15, and I made 15 tally marks. Okay, remember last week we worked on A. There was a lot of A's. Remember, we had 21. But the week we worked on C, we only had 3. The week we worked on M, there were only 3. I remember that. That was Michael, Madison, and Madeline, right? And then S, we had 4 kids with S in their name. And T's, we only had 1. I'm looking at the names because I forget who that is. Let me just, oh, Peyton had a T in her name. Okay, so we're going to keep this. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to save it till we're done doing this. We're keeping track of how many letters in our name. If you want to, you can make a little prediction. A prediction is a guess. See if you can guess what the most common letter is in all the names in our class. Okay, good job. Bye-bye.